Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Glazed and Ready to Spin. You can check us out at all places you can find podcasts such as Spotify, Google, Apple, Radio Public, and more. All of our episodes are also uploaded to YouTube, so if you enjoy our content, please like, comment, and subscribe. Lastly, you can check us out at Twitch with Josh at DJJoshy_B and with Dan at D0NUT_Dan. Thank you again for checking us out, and let's go ahead and spin that shit. Joshy B.
Yeah, that's me.
What's going on, you guys, today?
Hi.
I want to start this off by telling everyone how oblivious Joshy B is.
It's true, it's bad sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. My head is just a void. It's just, I'm so spacey all the time.
Of nothingness.
It's true. I don't know if it's because I work too much or that's just who I am. I don't know. Anyways, hello.
Hello. Just want to let everyone know, so we do have a new upgraded microphone today, and I am really excited to test this out.
Yeah, do we sound better?
I hope so. If not, you can blame Yeti Blue.
Does it sound better when I do this?
Hold on, I gotta change my shorts over there.
Okay.
So, today's episode, we are going to talk about the one and only...
Shang Chi!
Oh. Yeah, no, we'll do the other thing for the... yeah, okay. Well,
Wait,
I guess
what?
we're talking about Shang Chi today.
Wait, what were we not talking about?
No, that was...
Oh, okay. You bastard.
You remember how I said Josh is oblivious?
Stop. I don't need this right now.
This is a children's game.
This is a children's game. Follow me on Twitch.
DJ Joshy B.
Yeah.
As you heard probably 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Okay, listen. We're going to get through today, and then you're going to have to get through work. We're in a bunch of scrubs.
Yeah. I'm wearing scrubs.
He is wearing scrubs.
I work at a hospital.
So I think... Let's go off by saying what we thought going into the movie. Like, what kind of expectations did you have?
I was so hyped. And these days, it's scary to go into movies and stuff like that. Because, obviously, you don't want to get disappointed. But I was very excited. I was watching the clips. Not all the clips on YouTube, but, every now and then, ones I saw the bus scene.
You were like, ooh, fighting.
Yeah. No, and I was like, damn, look at that choreography. I was like, dude, this is dope. And then when you watch the movie, it's at such a higher scale. They're freaking punching each other into oblivion and shit. I'm like, damn, this is dope. It was so cool. But anyway, those were my thoughts going into it. I was very hyped. I knew I was going to like this movie.
I think I felt the same way. We talked about in a previous episode that I really enjoyed the Marvel Netflix TV shows because Daredevil had such good choreography.
Yeah.
Right, in their fight scenes.
Yeah.
And if you've seen that, you will know. Obviously, it didn't really follow through on the Iron Fist show. But another great example is the Winter Soldier movie. I thought that had a lot of fantastic fight scenes. It's one of my favorite movies, probably my favorite MCU movie. But I'll digress. I knew going in that there was going to be a lot of that kind of action. And after coming off a movie like Black Widow, where you assume that it's going to be like that, and it kind of wasn't, at least in my perspective.
Yeah.
It kind of just makes you salivate for something like this.
Yeah.
Right? And I got to be honest, I didn't know much about Shang-Chi going in to the movie.
I knew nothing about his story in the comics or anything, so that was all new for me.
But I'm really excited to say that not only were my expectations really high, but they were met.
Oh yeah.
They were so met.
Dude, that movie was so cool. It was just a cool movie. And I love the actors. Oh my god, I think I have such a heterosexual love for Simu Liu right now.
Can we go into him real quick? Because
Yeah.
Simu Liu, dude, he's first of all, he's really gorgeous. I think he's
a good-looking
He's
dude.
a
Yeah.
really good-looking dude.
Yeah.
And I thought his like personality was fantastic in the movie.
It was.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I wanted some more, but I know that they had so much to do,
Mm-hmm.
right? They had to introduce him as well as all of the characters, tie it into the Marvel universe, focus on his dad a lot, which they did, with his family and with Aquafina, and like there was so much they had to do. So I understand why they couldn't delve into them as a person instead of their history. Like obviously they have to do that. They have to go on the history. They have to make us know who they are. And I'm excited for future Marvel movies to see more of him and Katie. That's Aquafina's character in the movie, or in like their personalities and stuff, because I loved it. I loved their chemistry too.
I will say I thought that the chemistry between the two of them was really good. I really enjoyed. I thought Shang-Chi had like a really upbeat personality, at least in the beginning of the movie when he wasn't in with his dad and his sister, and basically the whole movie started before that when they were in San Francisco with the cars. And he was with Katie's family. I thought his personality was really light and kind of contagious, right?
Yeah.
Anytime he was there talking with anybody outside of his family, he kind of lit up my face. I was smiling.
He has like I don't know another word other than this one to describe it, but he has like a flamboyancy about him that, like, I mean, honestly, like he's kind of, and it kind of draws you in a little bit. And then like that with Aquafina, who I fucking adore. Like I love Aquafina in everything she does. And they were just perfect. And you could tell the whole movie they cared about each other, like the whole time.
If I have a little one thing that I did not like, or that I had a problem with the movie, was they just didn't do Aquafina enough. I felt like she was in there for a lot of...
She had the quips.
She had the quips and the jokes.
Yeah.
And kind of like what we were thinking, because she was the grounded character. I think I mentioned to you that when we were at the movie.
Yeah.
But any questions that we had, she was the one to ask it for us. Right? But I felt like we didn't see enough of the chemistry between the two of them.
Right. Yeah, I agree with that.
But I understand because of how much they have to set up. This is a new character, a new area of the MCU, a lot new history going on to the Ten Rings and such.
They put an Abomination out of nowhere. Hello. Okay.
He's got the fins now.
Yeah, that's like his comic book.
Yeah.
Look. Yeah.
I think he got like a little upgrade or even more. I guess the gamma radiation really changed him more over time.
Yeah, I have no idea. We'll see. Maybe he's going to be in the new She-Hulk show.
No, he is, actually. They did announce that he was going to be in the new She-Hulk.
But I gotta say, if they're doing that... Oh, here we go. We're diverging already.
Yeah,
but it's fine. This relates, because in Shang-Chi...
There was a warning at the beginning of the video.
Yeah, spoilers. Haha. In Shang-Chi... It didn't seem like he was necessarily evil, right?
No, I didn't. What, the Abomination?
Yeah.
I mean, so the fight scene after, like, Wong gets him, like, kicks his butt. We all thought Wong was going to get his butt kicked, and he's just like, nah, I got this.
Dude,
good.
Wong's dope. You can't beat Wong. Come on.
He's like, talking to him in the locker room.
Yeah.
And then they walk together through a portal, I believe, into the raft.
Into the raft, where he's being held by Thunderbolt Ross, because Ross is doing the Thunderbolts, and that's going to be a big team, and I'm pretty sure that Lady Hydra is working for him, and they're going to get this big team together, a bunch of people. It's going to be like the Anti-Avengers. It's going to be so cool. Oh my god, I'm excited.
He is. Where do all these guys... Oh my god. Calm down. We're like 10 minutes in, and you're already...
Bro, Marvel gets me going.
It does. It gets me going a lot too.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the characters. So, if Aquafina. Outside of that, though, I did love her. I thought she was really upbeat as well. I thought all the actors were really, really well. They did really good.
Yeah.
The writing, I think, was really good too.
Yeah.
Right. I will say. So I don't know who I'll have to look this up. I think it's Death Stalker or Death Dealer. Death Dealer. That's the guy with
the Taskmaster looking
pace.
dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was also kind of disappointed at that. I mean, I guess going into the movie, you didn't think he was just gonna get.
Right. Yeah. I was like, immediately he just dies. Like.
Yeah.
I mean, not immediately.
No. Like at the end.
It's towards the end, but it happened.
I felt like they were setting up this secondary fight between him and Shang-Chi, or him and Shang-Chi's sister, Liko Lu. I think her name is Liko Lu.
Oh, the one who played Zhao Ling?
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked her too. Everyone in that freaking movie was great.
No. Michelle Yao plays Zhao Ling.
Oh,
Liko Lu, I believe, is his sister.
Yeah, that's...
What? Okay, hold on a second.
I'm pretty sure his sister.
I feel bad
Zhao
now.
Ling.
I feel real bad now. Hold on.
Shang-Chi
I had
and
this
Zhao
up.
Ling, right?
Let's take a look. Where did I put this? Oh, it's on my phone. Okay.
Michelle Yeoh, oh my gosh, she's a freaking legend. So is what's his name? Tony Leung?
Tony Leung.
Yeah, that dude
is the Mandarin.
Yeah. Is he the Mandarin though? I mean, I guess he is. But I
well,
mean,
so the Mandarin has the 10 rings in the comic. So
I love what that. Oh my god, I love how they reference that. That was so.
Oh, okay.
That was so funny. We'll get into. Yeah.
So
we'll get into.
Yeah. So look here. It's Liko Lu.
Oh.
Is or I guess that's the name of the character, Fala Chen. By the way, we are completely butchering these names. I apologize
we're dumb
for the one person that's listening to us right now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Her name is Liko.
Can we go back? Look at this. He is just so likable.
Look at Simu. Oh my gosh. Now I know why he's in all those stock photos. He's gorgeous. I bet Kevin Feige looked at him too. He's like, take your shirt off for this fight.
Also, going in, I knew.
Yeah.
I think you knew too. I think a lot of people speculated. But we were like 100% sure our certain Ben Kingsley was going to make an appearance in the movie. But I had no idea his like...
Oh, no.
He was like in like half the movie.
Dude, he became like a big character in the movie.
It was crazy.
I loved it.
I didn't think I thought... So they found him in the dungeon when they get to... when they get back to his father's place.
Yeah, like the fortress thing.
Which we figured he was just going to be there. And I thought, okay, that's it. He's just going to stay there and they're going to leave. But no, he
goes with them.
He goes with them.
He's with them all the way to the end.
Into Pokemon Land.
Dude, Pokemon Land was dope.
Yo. Dude,
I want to go to that dimension.
All sorts of different like creatures. They had Moltres. They had Ninetales.
Yeah.
And the big fight between Macross and Yveltal.
Yeah. Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
But he kind of stole the show for a while.
He did. He totally did. In the car when they were driving through the forest.
I miss the beard though. I miss the beard.
He did have a long beard, yeah.
No, but he didn't have a beard. Like, what, does he have shaving cream and stuff now? Because he had zero beard.
Well, no.
And long hair.
He had scruff. Like, he had stuff there. He wasn't clean shaven.
It was basically.
No.
Yeah.
No. But I love him. Like, dude, he's knighted. Being Ben Kingsley, Sir Ben Kingsley, are you kidding me? And this dude's over here playing a joke, and it fucking works. Like, it's so good. And the
Trevor Slattery.
And before, because I was happy before that they even introduced him. I was happy that they talked about him. Uh-huh. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. And when they were at the dinner table and Tony Leung, what's his
Mandarin
name? The dad
character. Yeah. God, what is his name?
I don't know.
They have his name as.
But he talked about Trevor like from Iron Man 3. He said he was like, this dude pretended to be me, and he called himself the Mandarin. And he's like, he turned me into an orange.
He turned me into an orange.
Oh my gosh, it was so funny. Oh Lord, it was so good. And I was like, okay, good, I'm happy. And then they go to the dungeon, and he's there. And I was so excited. I was like, no way.
So...
What's his name?
His official name is, I guess, Zhu Wenwu.
Zhu Wenwu? Yeah.
I think.
Okay.
We're just reading this. Again,
I love Wikipedia.
It's highly unlikely to be accurate.
Right. Yeah, no, we don't know what we're saying.
Yeah, Wikipedia is... What?
No, I'm just looking at my phone, my bad.
No, it's fine.
So Trevor Slattery. Trevor, my name's Trevor. I'm an actor.
Seen Macbeth.
Yeah, and he starts doing it. I love it.
So they use him, and they use him also as the quippy guy when Katie's just kind of like in the zone.
Right. I feel like for the first half of the movie, Katie was the quipper, and then for the second half, it turned into Trevor because shit got real, you know. And Katie was involved. She was shooting arrows and shit. So it was. So then Ben Kingsley, he can't do anything. He's just there when he's acting dead.
Oh. We all saw him. I was like, oh my god, they killed him.
Yeah, I know. We're like, oh dang, he's dead. And then the little thing goes up to him. He's like, hey, I'm not dead, mate.
I'm acting.
I'm acting.
Act with me.
Yeah, it was really funny. And you know, just to wrap it all up, we went opening night, Thursday night.
Have to
on the 2nd, and just that energy. Everyone is so into it. When they see something that they know from past movies, everyone's like, oh,
it's him. They laugh, they clap.
Yeah, like it was so good. It's such a great experience. And like it always is. But the movie itself, oh my gosh, I was blown away. It was like watching a freaking real life anime. Like it was nuts. The action and the dragon and the monsters, and it was a spectacle, you know. It was a spectacle to watch.
I loved it. I really did. Mm-hmm. I thought, okay, so something I mentioned on this podcast before is pacing. I thought pacing was excellent in this movie.
Pacing was good. It had a good flow.
There was a lot of like flashback scenes, but they didn't put them all at the beginning, which is something I feel like movies do, and they fuck up with that.
Yeah.
Because then it just messes up with the pacing. But they've sprinkled it out.
Exactly. And you know why? You know where they got that idea from?
Tell me.
Anime. The whole time I went home and I told my best friend, I was like, you're going to like this movie. And he says, why? And I'm like, it's pretty much an anime. They'll be in the middle of a fight and all of a sudden you get a flashback. And that's what happens in every single... If you ever watch Naruto...
His dad did monologue for a while.
He did. He monologues. There's a death in the family. It's tragedy, and then it causes people to power up, and like, it's literally an anime.
And he defeats the final boss.
By doing some cool little kung fu pose, and
flying through the air into the water, and.
Yep. Okay. So like, obviously we're gushing over it, but like, what are your critiques though? Because I have a couple.
So I did mention I thought there wasn't enough Awkwafina, or at least her character wasn't really explored a lot. Yeah. They did like sprinkle a bit with her mom saying, you know, when are you going to live up to your potential? And then her friends asked her that too in the beginning when they're at the bar.
Yeah.
Right. So I guess she goes in to the other dimension. And she shoots some arrows for a day and lives up to her potential now. I don't know. I thought that was kind of weird too. I will say I am happy that they didn't like automatically throw her in. They're like, no, you're not ready.
Well, yeah, when she's like walking on the scaffold and stuff.
Yeah. And then they're like, well, we don't really have a lot of people. You have to be here now. All of our lives are in danger.
Right. And I mean, in those situations, and that's what makes you believe in the chemistry between her and Shang Chi, because he goes after her, you know what I mean? Like he tries to protect her and stuff, and then the sister comes in and she protects her, and it becomes this little family dynamic, and I really appreciate it all. But I do have a couple.
Okay, tell me a complaint of yours.
I have a couple things. So it was the classic formula of there is a bad guy from the beginning up until towards the end, and it's the dad. He's the bad guy.
Okay, well,
right?
We knew that going
right? And so the classic formula is you introduce a bad guy, he's the bad guy for most of the movie, and at the very end, there's a different bad guy. And and then all the forces need to come together to defeat the bigger bad guy, and that's the formula, and that's fine. That's not my critique. Like it's fine, it works, it's okay.
Okay.
But the big bad guy that they introduce is this giant flying monster that I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know who it is, what it is, but it doesn't matter because it's dead.
Just a big soul eater.
Right, okay. Like, but that's it. That's it. They mention what it is, like, towards the end of the movie. And then it dies. Like, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't care about it. It was cool. It was cool to watch, but why should I care?
Because if it got through, it would
I know.
destroy our dimension.
But we knew that wasn't going to happen. I did. It wasn't believable that was going to happen. I knew it wasn't going to happen.
You're right. But the dimension that they were in could have been destroyed.
Well, that's the thing. See, I was hoping.
I guess that's the stakes.
So my big critique, and maybe this is my fault because this was an expectation after I learned about what it was. You know, what the big monster was at the end. After learning about it from Michelle Yeoh's character, I thought that monster behind the wall or whatever was going to be a bad guy in Eternals. Because it's like interdimensional shit and it kills people, and in the Eternals trailer they talk about this race of monsters that have lived on Earth and like they kill people and shit. So I thought that's what it was going to be because Eternals comes out in a couple months. And so I was like, oh shit, what a way to connect it. And that was happening in my mind. And that's not what happened. So I was
too into the connective tissue.
I was a little disappointed because of that. But then, I mean, even afterwards, thinking about it, the big soul eater dragon thing, it didn't do it for me. I was like, okay, whatever. The way he killed it was dope.
Oh yeah,
that was fucking.
Did some like Dragon Ball Z, which I've never seen.
That's what Katie said.
Like,
Aquafina. At the end when Aquafina was describing it, she was like, "Then Sean just did this giant." Kamehameha. Yeah. I was like, they did it. They mentioned anime. Yay! I mean,
they have to have grown up with anime. Well, at least she did. He shows up there at 14 or 15.
Okay, so that's another critique. That I have. So this might be a me thing too. Honestly, I don't know. But throughout the whole movie, I was trying to analyze the time frame. So they said, what is it? The sister. She was like, oh yeah, it took me 6 years to forget about him. Right. And we know that Shang Chi was 14 when he left. So that means that he was 20 by the time she left.
16. She was 16, right?
So, and she was 16. So there's a 4-year difference. And how long was he in America for? Before, did the dad say? He's like, I let you live
10
on
years.
your own? 10 years.
I think it was 10 years.
So that means...
He's 24.
So that means he's... And this, I'm assuming, because they haven't said it...
Everyone got dusted? They didn't mention that either.
They did.
Did they?
They mentioned it.
I must have missed it.
Was it... Oh, God, who was it? I forgot who it was, but they were like, yeah, we live in a world where half of the population...
But they didn't say if any of them did.
Oh, yeah, no, they didn't mention
Which
that.
I guess we have to assume then that everyone did. Or the Mandarin didn't. That's another thing. Did the Mandarin get dusted? Probably not.
I feel like that's an important thing to bring up because there's a whole 5 years that someone can exist and do something. You know what I mean? During that.
This is a problem now. I think going into every Marvel movie, you have to tell people who, like, especially with this movie, you got to tell people who got dusted and who didn't.
I think it's important. Yeah, I do because, like I said, there was such a long amount of time where so many things can change. It's like, okay, so this Mandarin guy, or Tony Leung, he was alive for 1,000 years.
Right.
Did he get dusted? I feel like that's significant. I feel like that's something that should be brought up. And then that would mean that there was no Tony Leung for 5 years.
Right.
So there was no
10 rings.
Right?
Right. Did the rings disappear with him? Or did they just...
Yeah. Who knows? Okay, I think we're getting...
We're going way too deep.
We're going too deep, but I think that stuff matters.
It really does. Because what are the odds that all of them get dusted?
I mean, I don't think the odds are big.
Well, it's 1 in 2, right?
I guess
50%. So times what, 5?
Right.
Like 1/2 to the 5th power.
Okay.
So it's like 1 in 20 or something. 1 in 16, 132.
Sure.
It's pretty high.
Yeah.
Low, I mean.
It's a low probability.
We digress.
We're getting too into numbers here. It's just the timing was a little weird, and they had a year at the beginning of the movie, but I missed it.
I missed it too.
Remember? Because I asked you. I was like, "Did you see that?"
I think we were talking.
Yeah, I know. We were being bad.
He told me, he's like, Daniel, don't you talk during this movie?
Yeah, because we talked about that in one of the podcasts.
And then Josh turns over me and says something.
Yeah, and then I missed what year it was because it was when they were kids, right? It was when the year they showed the year. Oh no, I think it was when he was trying to find the forest and stuff at the beginning. The dad.
Oh well, then that's still okay. That's not that early, I guess. But we do know if we do math.
Yeah, I like math.
So this movie takes place I think 2024. Okay.
Well, because I know everyone comes back in 2023.
Yes. And it looked like it wasn't freezing in San Francisco,
Right.
so I gotta assume it's not winter, and I believe Endgame takes place during the summer.
Oh,
Because,
shit, I have no idea. How do you know that?
or at least summer to fall, because Spider-Man Far From Home, they have to redo their whole year,
Oh yeah,
right? So that takes place after Chang-Li.
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi. Chang-Li. My god, okay. Street Fighter.
Ah, yeah. Wait. So Shang-Chi takes place after Far From Home.
No, before.
How do you know that?
Timing. I'm just going by timing.
Well, how do you know? Like, when does Far From Home take place?
8 months after Endgame.
Oh, really?
Eight.
It
Yeah, I
says
think
that?
it's 8 months.
Dang, in 8 months, society was able to come together like that?
It doesn't. Yes.
Come on, Marvel.
Come on. Okay, they didn't. This is
I'm
what.
too deep. I'm too deep. I'm like, this isn't logical. Like, I'm watching.
Okay, so
I'm
I guess
watching
we're going
movies-
on like as a standalone movie. Great, fantastic.
Yeah.
As a connective tissue, there were
There were faults.
holes.
Yeah, there were holes.
Right.
Of course, there's always holes.
So I think Shang-Chi takes place like 2 months maybe before Far From Home, I want to guess.
Which is 6 months after the snap.
Well, we know it doesn't take place. We know it takes place before No Way Home because they're in the sanctum at the end of the movie,
Yeah.
right? And there's no snow or anything.
Yeah, I wonder what that's all about. We don't know what that is.
Man.
I don't know. Anyways, okay, let's talk about the end of the movie.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead.
So they're in the bar
Yeah.
talking to those two friends of theirs that just like told them like 2 weeks ago that like, hey man, you guys gotta need to live up to your potential.
Right.
And they're like, hey, we did that, and they're like, fuck you,
Yeah.
you lying.
Yeah, they're
You
like
lying.
Yeah, and then she's like telling him, she's like, then Shang-Chi used her Kamehameha move to like destroy this giant monster that was killing that would have
we
killed
saved the
universe.
world.
And we saved the universe, yeah. And it was great. They're just like, okay. And then Wong comes
Wong
in.
walks in.
Wong goes.
Exact perfect timing.
Yep. He's like, Shang-Chi? Is there a Shang-Chi here? And he's
Looking
like,
for a Shang-Chi?
Yeah, he's like, hey, what's up? And he was like, you need to come with me. There's some shit going down.
Bring the rings.
Yeah, bring the rings.
And you, Quippy girl, come
yeah,
with him.
Yeah. And that's when everyone in the theater was like, let's go!
Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, everyone's
Guns firing.
like, yeah. That was like the biggest connection right there because now he's a part of it. And he
Right.
says, what does he say? He's like, welcome to the circus. Oh, that's not.
So that's at the end. That ends the movie right
yeah,
there.
that's the mid-credit scene.
And then we get to the mid-credit scene. Where, okay, we have a couple of questions.
Of course we have a couple of questions. Are you kidding me?
So they're in the sanctum. They're looking at the rings.
Yeah.
Wong's like, I don't understand. This is not from our dimension. These rings. So they confirm that the rings are not from the normal dimension of the MCU.
Yeah,
Right?
it's from somewhere else.
And when Shang-Chi used them, they lit off a beacon
Yeah.
to
Who knows?
whoever.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
Galactus. I'm just kidding.
I mean, it looks like they could fit around his fingers. So
There's the rings. There are the rings. I'm telling you.
And in the sanctum with Wong on a call is Bruce Banner in Bruce Banner form.
Yeah, it's straight up Mark Ruffalo.
Who, like, are you going to explain that to? No? Okay.
I know. How are they gonna leave us like that? Those bastards. And they're like, because he was talking about how it's not made of any materials known to Earth or even the universe that they know of.
Mm-hmm.
And it obviously gave us more questions. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It gave us more questions than answers, which is good. That's what a cliffhanger should be. And then right next to Bruce Banner.
Is everyone's favorite actress, Brie Larson.
So I know you said that sarcastically, but
I did.
But like it's weird because I don't hate Brie Larson. I just hated her as Captain Marvel, which sucks.
The people that we went with, like almost everyone I've ever talked to, don't like her as an actress.
Really? Okay.
And then your friends that we went with the other night
Yeah.
didn't like Captain Marvel. Period.
Right.
They said they hated her. I was like, wow, well, that's That's a lot.
I mean, I just said hated too, but I guess I don't mean that. Like, it's a watchable movie, Captain Marvel, I mean. But like, her portrayal wasn't good. Like, and I think they need a like a Thor Ragnarok Taika Waititi redo. You know what I mean? Because before Thor was like, whatever, and then Taika got a hold of him, and he is like
She's kind of one-dimensional,
likable character, but
monotone. Kristen Stewart.
She is not Kristen Stewart. How dare you? How dare you? Brie Larson has range. She's a good actress.
I'm not saying Brie Larson. I'm talking about Captain Marvel doesn't have emotion.
That's true.
She's one-dimensional.
Yeah, that was weird. She should have had personality.
Well, I guess after here's another whatever. Jan-Rog, abducts her. He's like, don't show emotion. So I guess she spent whatever amount of time with him, and in the
Wait, what's his name?
Jan-Rog.
That's Jude Law?
Yeah.
Jan-Rog?
Jan-Rog.
See, that whole movie is so forgettable. All I know is that she got her powers from the Space Stone.
What's the name of the group that they're in? The Star Force? Star Force.
It's literally called Star Force.
I'm pretty sure it's Star
That
Force.
is ridiculous.
Hey, it could be worse. It could be Space Force.
At Donald Trump.
Right. So he's telling her, don't show emotion. So maybe that's the whole point. Was she was told as an actress for Captain Marvel not to show emotion.
Yeah, well, it didn't work. I didn't like it.
But hey, she's got hair again.
She does have hair.
Man, she's changed her hairstyle so many times already. She's only been in 3 movies.
Yeah, that's pretty...
And 1 post-credit
She's all powerful. So
Wait, no. 2 movies and 2 post-credit scenes. 1 movie and 2 post-credit.
When they do the Marvels, I am thinking they're gonna Taika Waititi the shit out of her.
Do we know who the director is for that movie?
Hopefully it's not the same one. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is that I want a new director. Let's see, who's the director for the first one? And, but anyway, Brie Larson was at the end, and she said that she had to go. She didn't really offer
She just
much.
dipped, and she's like, hey, just call Banner. He's got my number.
Yeah, and he was like, I don't have her number.
I don't.
It was good. It was a good end credit scene.
Okay, so it was double directed by Anna Boden and Ryan Fleck.
Okay.
I don't know who these people are, if they've done anything else. Kind of a funny story, half Nelson Sugar. I've never seen any of these movies.
Yeah, me neither.
Kind of funny story. Looks like it has... I mean, okay. Well, this
Zach
one looks...
Galifianakis?
Yeah, Zach Galifianakis and
This looks
Emma
like one of those...
Roberts.
This looks like one of those somber movies that they bring in comedians for, and it ends up just being sad.
Comedy drama. That's what it says.
See? There it is.
Okay, so let's see.
Who's the director for the second one? Do they know? Do we even know? We might not
I
even
think we
know.
do. I think we do. Sequel, The Marvels.
Yeah, The Marvels.
Directed by Nia DaCosta.
Oh, it's someone different.
Surprise, surprise!
What has she done?
Little Woods looks like... Candyman.
Oh, Candyman.
Don't say it anymore.
Yeah. I only have 4 left.
Whoops.
Oopsies. That movie's supposed to be really good.
Yeah, she's young. She's 31.
Oh, wow.
32 in a couple months.
Okay, so see, that's what it needs. That's what this movie needs. It needs
fresh ideas.
Yeah, it needs a little bit of millennial in it because the last one just was a little dry, and I wasn't into it.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot of comedic. I mean, all right, whatever. But let's get back to Shang-Chi. There are parts. There's a lot of problems with that movie. But let's get back to Shang-Chi. And the post-credit scene, and Wong just like, hey, yeah, you guys are now walking into something crazy. Welcome.
Yeah, welcome to the circus.
Do you have any predictions? So, I will say that I don't think all those questions are going to be answered in the next Shang-Chi whenever that happens. I think it's going to be in something before.
What, you mean about the rings?
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be. This seems like one of the MacGuffins, It looks like it's going to be an Infinity Stone type of deal we're going on. Now I'm wondering, I think more and more that we're learning about future MCU projects and now just watching Shang-Chi, that I'm learning more about how relevant the Eternals are going to be. Because I was just like, where are they going to fit in? Like they're just gonna say like
that's a really good question.
You know what I mean?
Are we ever gonna see them again after this movie?
Right. And so like yeah, because it's not like they're gonna be Avengers. There's no way.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, I think there's one character that comes and turns to be an Avenger, the Black Knight.
Oh yeah.
Character. Other than that, like Icarus and I don't know the rest of the names.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting
It's
names.
like 7 or 8 of them.
There's a lot of them, yeah.
Yeah.
They're the Guardians of the Earth. They're like Guardians of the Galaxy, but Guardians of the Earth. But they're like all powerful. Like they're like damn powerful.
They're top tier.
Yeah, dude. Freaking
like A tier.
Robb Stark from Game of Thrones flying around like Superman, bro, shooting beams out of his eyes.
Bro, that's Cyclops. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's the same shit.
Everyone's like, damn, Cyclops.
Yeah, I mean, that's how they're doing X-Men.
Maybe they're just there to tell everybody about X-Men. I think that's kind of what happens.
But I wonder if the rings are going to fit into that. That's what I want to know. They might not.
That movie, from what I understand, takes place right after Avengers Endgame.
Oh god, it's so confusing.
So this is all
movies.
speculation.
Yeah.
Right? And what I've heard from some other YouTubers, hashtag emergency awesome.
Oh, I like him. Yeah.
Charlie's great.
Yeah.
So he thinks that the 2 snaps, right? There's like an egg cooking in the earth as for Celestial.
Oh, because that's how it is in the comics.
Okay,
Yeah.
so and the snaps by Thanos, Hulk,
and
Iron Man
yeah.
all kind of jumpstart this hatching time and gets all the energy it needs. And it like, I think they mentioned in the trailer that the egg's gonna hatch in 7 days.
So that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I understand it. What I don't understand is the timing of this movie, because obviously the Eternals are going to stop this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because if this happens right after Endgame and all the movies and other things that we've seen takes place way after, months after, then that means the Eternals are going to fight this thing and stop him. And it's like there's no suspense.
Okay, well, okay, I guess that's true. If
Right?
if this movie takes place in between a certain time, I guess that's a couple of the criticisms of, Black Widow.
Right. It's like, why? Why now?
It's just I guess they're just movies, movies to enjoy.
Of course.
For the average person.
Of course. They're great. I have so much fun watching them. But then when you sit down and actually try to do your little analysis, like, I don't know. It's like the stakes aren't super high anymore. It's just like, obviously they're going to stop him. It's, and the
But
reason...
some of the characters might die. Maybe all the characters die, actually, now that I think about
Yeah,
it.
maybe they might Rogue One these fools.
Dude, goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
But,
It'll be good. I'm not going into it like this, like with low expectation. Like I think this is gonna be a dope movie. Then we got Salma Hayek and Angelina Jolie and like characters from Game of Thrones. I think the deaf girl from Walking Dead's gonna be in it. Like it's just so much. So much is gonna be good. It's gonna be like
it's
really
going to be different. I think it's going to be the next Guardians of the Galaxy type of...
Nanjiani.
Yes.
That dude's hilarious. Yeah. He's like a Bollywood star in the movie. Like, it's so funny. Yeah. I think that's so great.
Makes me think of what's going on with race and the Eternals, because they all kind of look different races.
Yeah.
And what if he didn't live in India?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. All I know is that they've been there for 7,000 years. That's what they say in the trailer.
And they've been there to watch and...
Not interfere.
Yes, the Watchers.
Unless it includes those monster things.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they're like, I'm done, just sitting there watching.
Yeah, so it's interesting. Back to what we were saying.
Yeah.
I was just wondering if the rings and Shang Chi were going to end up having something to do with the Eternals.
If not...
Yeah.
Okay, so let me remind you of the future movies planned. Okay, so after Eternals, we have Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness.
Right.
Thor, Love and Thunder.
Mm-hmm. What comes after that?
The
Ant-Man?
It might be Ant-Man. The Ant-Man,
Yeah.
Wasp, and Quantumania.
Yeah.
Then you have the Marvels, right? Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3,
Yeah.
Blade, Fantastic Four. Those are the movies that have been announced. Right? Then you also have the TV shows that have been announced, which is She-Hulk. Hawkeye, I believe, comes out a little bit later this year. She-Hulk comes out next year. Miss Marvel also comes out next year.
Mm-hmm.
There was the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. Wakanda Forever.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The Black Panther 2.
Mm-hmm. So
movie.
that is scheduled to come out after Love and Thunder. Wakanda Forever.
So let's see. Doctor Strange comes out in March. You have Love and Thunder coming out in May. That's the multi-billion. Okay, sure. Yeah, Wakanda Forever comes out in July.
And the Marvels.
Comes out in November. Quantumanium comes out next year, February 2023. Guardians of the Galaxy, May 2023. And then things that are unscheduled. That's not scheduled yet.
Oh, okay. I see. Because right after Guardians 3, I see Deadpool as his TBA.
So nothing after Guardians has been scheduled.
Okay.
The things that have been announced: Fantastic Four, Blade.
Okay.
Yeah,
Here's Fantastic Four.
I think.
Captain America 4.
Oh yeah, Captain America 4 has been announced.
Yeah.
Maybe they look it up in Loki. Maybe we find it in Loki season 2.
I'm trying to think of how this stuff can turn into another Avengers, or are the Avengers done?
No, there will be an Avengers 5. We gotta have Secret Wars. Oh, Secret Invasion. There's also Secret Invasion.
But all of the characters before were like known people that call themselves Avengers. I feel like we have so many characters that are in so many different branches these days they won't identify as Avengers. Like, it's not really Avengers.
Well, the Avengers team does rotate.
It does.
I think both Ant-Man and Wasp will be Avengers in the next one.
Yeah.
Because they're both Avengers.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange is going to be there. Spider-Man will probably be there because...
As Toby.
Yes.
Yeah.
The dancing.
Yeah,
He just walks into every scene dancing.
Bro, that'd be hilarious.
Oh, I love it. Shang Chi is probably going to be an Avenger. I think that's pretty certain. And he might actually be an Avenger in the comics. I'm not sure. Moon Knight? I forgot about Moon Knight. Moon Knight's another TV show. I think he's an Avenger.
Oscar Isaac.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's been some clips of him doing fighting scenes and training. But
She-Hulk, I guess?
Maybe the next movie we see this stuff in is Doctor Strange.
What do you mean, see what stuff?
About the rings?
About the rings? Yeah.
Maybe Wong mentions it to Doctor Strange in the movie. Maybe they look at that at a second. Maybe they're in a multiverse location where the rings are from.
Maybe. Dude, that movie is going to be chaos. I'm so stoked. I really hope.
No pun intended, by the way, for the possible villain for the movie. Cthulhu.
Who?
The Chaos Lord.
Who?
You don't know what the...
No?
Okay, it's fine.
What is it?
Don't worry about it. We'll talk about it in another episode.
No, tell me about it.
Now I have to go into the Wikipedia.
Oh, no, you don't have to do that.
There we go.
Okay.
But yeah, I think Doctor Strange. That's my prediction. Next time we'll see Shang-Chi.
So does Shang-Chi have airbending powers now?
Did you see like an arrow on his forehead?
Kinda.
Yeah, he does.
And he was like, my name is Aang.
So I guess if you guys want to beat the 10 rings, all you have to do is turn your fists into hands, into slaps.
Oh yeah, because
she's just like, hey,
Michelle Yeoh, yeah. yeah. She opens his fist into a hand, and then all of a sudden, this dude went Super Saiyan.
Okay, I don't know if you caught this, but I kind of like put out a little chuckle and a laugh when they were doing that fight scene at the end.
I know, I saw you.
Because they were doing the eye contact and the dancing. I was just like, this is kind of baby cringe.
No, I thought it was fine. It was just emphasis. It was emphasis on learning and discovering new things. And now, at the very beginning, it was a little weird between the mom and the dad.
How is that one weird? They fell in love.
Right, because they put romance in it, and it was kind of... I felt it was a little bit misplaced at first, but then as they kept doing it, I was like, okay, I understand what this is.
That's what made me laugh at the end, because there's no romance between a father and his son.
Yeah, but you could tell that's not what that was.
It was a flashback. It was kind of like
A callback.
Callback.
Yeah.
Dad seeing his wife and his son.
Yeah.
That was weirdly worded. All right. Let's go into the post-credit scene where we see Shang-Chi's sister take over the 10 rings.
Yeah, she's the new Mandarin.
That's crazy.
Yeah, she's I mean, what are they gonna do with that? Is she a bad guy now? I don't
Probably.
think so. No, but like that's so dumb. She wasn't a bad guy the whole movie, and now they're gonna make her into a bad guy.
Hey, have you not seen Doctor Strange?
He was becoming a bad guy.
What,
Mordo?
He wasn't.
He was. You could tell. You could tell that like everything that was decided, it like bothered him. Like everything that was happening with the Ancient One and everything was bothering him, and he didn't like it. And
He didn't like all the bad stuff she was doing.
Right.
And then all of a sudden he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna take all the powers from everyone.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be in the next one, by the way. But he's not gonna be the bad guy. I don't think. Maybe it is him. Maybe he is the big bad.
Maybe it is him. I don't know. When are they gonna fucking bring up the TVA? I want someone to recognize the TVA.
Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness.
But see, you're gonna go into that, and they're not gonna talk about it, and it's
another issue with any type of time travel, anything that doesn't seem like it's supposed to be going on. Where's the TVA? Why are they not fixing this up?
Well, the TVA is gone now.
Where's Owen Wilson at?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
dude, Owen Wilson could fix anything. He'd just like show up and be
he
like,
could fix my love life.
They'd be like, "Wow, you guys are strong, yeah." And then that's like it. Like everyone's like, you know what? I don't want to be evil anymore. Thanks, Owen Wilson.
You think we're gonna get a trilogy out of Shang-Chi?
Oh yeah, they'll make more movies. This movie was freaking great, man. It probably made hella money too. Let's see.
I saw 85 for the first day.
For day one?
Yeah.
Yo, that's good for a lesser known Marvel character.
Broke Labor Day weekend records.
Shang Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. What a great movie. Yeah, look at that. It's got good ratings. 8.1 on IMDb. Metascore.
That is pretty good. What about is it fresh?
See, there's the sister, Xialing. Anyway, I don't know. I don't go on Rotten Tomatoes.
I hate Wikipedia.
Yeah. Andy Lay was the death dealer.
Who is that? Let me see.
That's him. That's
some hair. That's some like main character anime hair.
Yeah, looks cool.
But he died. Clearly not the main character of this movie.
Rip. He did not have that MC energy.
No. And yet Taskmaster's still alive.
Yes.
Will he be redeemed? She.
Spoiler alert. I don't know. I don't know if they'll ever bring her back. Who cares? If I'm being honest, who cares?
I told you I was really disappointed in Black Widow.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I think we got enough for the day.
Yeah, we did our usual tangents.
Maybe more than usual.
Yeah, we went to every single Marvel property except for Shang-Chi.
I think we touched... Is there any other connective tissue we might have missed? I mean, obviously there's the Iron Man. Iron Man 1, Iron Man 3.
They reference the snap.
Mm-hmm.
They have Wong and Abomination.
They never mention Ant-Man.
They did?
No, they didn't.
Oh, they did.
It's in San Francisco. I thought they might be
That's
some type
what I thought. I saw San Francisco and I was like, Ant-Man? Question mark?
Maybe.
No,
Yes.
definitely
No.
not. No.
Well, maybe he'll show up in Ant-Man 3.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I love the chemistry, like the weird chemistry that they have with certain characters, and like they first just messed with that in Civil War. Was it?
Yeah. What, where Paul Rudd shows up next?
No, they called it. Oh no. Okay, well yeah, they did, but I'm actually talking more about Infinity War because that was everyone, and people like it was Bucky interacting with Groot. You know what I mean?
People
it was like,
you just wouldn't normally see.
Exactly. Or no, it was Steve with Groot, and it was Bucky with.
I am Steve Rogers
with Rocket. Yeah. So and I remember watching an interview with Kevin Feige, and he literally coined the term, or not coined, but this is what it's called. He says it's called strange chemistry. He says he likes putting that in there because people don't know how they're going to interact with each other. And it's obviously super fun to see this dude who is on this side of the galaxy to interact with Captain America, you know? So I think they're going to start doing this in like every other movie.
While we have a little bit of time left, I want to touch on the What If episode 4.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this is this Doctor Strange episode. What if Doctor Strange lost his heart? Where spoiler alert again, where Rachel McAdams' character of Christine dies in
car crash.
Yeah, instead of Doctor Strange losing his hands or his ability to use his hands well.
And it pretty much sets him on the exact same path, except he's just so stricken with grief that it sends him down this like dark path.
And from everything, all these things I'm seeing on like Twitter and YouTube and comments and what people think that after seeing the Spider-Man trailer, that's him. And I'm like, I don't know.
I saw that too. That's dumb. No,
I don't know.
Yeah, that's not what's happening.
I think we're doing a bit of a stretch here.
Yeah, because people just desperately want What If to connect to everything that's actually happening in the movies, and I don't think they are. I think it's just a fun thing to show. But I saw that too. I don't believe it. But in the episode, Doctor Strange, when he like absorbed all those creatures and became like all powerful, that shit was awesome. I thought that was so cool to watch.
He might actually be the most powerful person in that MCU universe. Well, except maybe now he's the only person that MCU
freaking
universe.
Existence. Are you kidding me?
He's like sitting in a little like gem. He is the gem. He is the power gem. You see, that was purple.
He is the one who knocks. Yeah. He is the danger.
Why does he knock?
He's pretty much Walt. You've never seen Breaking Bad?
Oh, I have seen Breaking Bad.
That's what I was referencing.
I haven't seen Breaking Bad in so long, though.
Oh my god, it's a perfect show. That and Avatar: The Last Airbender. They're both perfect shows. But yeah, that What If was dope. I want to see more of it.
I actually really like that. I think so far that's my favorite episode.
Yeah, it was weird and sadistic, and I loved it.
Really sad, too.
Good job, Disney.
All right, you did it. You got some claps from me and yays from Josh. Nagila. Just breaking into the Hava Nagila.
Yeah.
All right, everyone.
All right, that's it.
Yeah, we're done for the day. Let's start the music. Future Dan. We're out. Oh, we didn't stop yet.